The visual merchandiser is a really interesting tool. I knew there's some value in there, but not until recently did I come to see the full power of this tool. And I'm excited to present this to you as a way, again, of leveraging what is brought to you out of the box, as opposed to rebuilding stuff that ultimately is going to create technical debt and additional costs for your team to manage over time. I was talking to an online retailer here recently, and they were saying that they just send work over to their service provider, their agency on record, and the work kind of gets done. But when it gets done, it's exactly like they wanted it to get done, and they feel like they're just missing out on a lot of opportunities for optimization. And I was thinking, we don't do business like that. We are first and foremost consultants, and yeah, the cool thing is we're consultants that actually can get the stuff done. We don't just do what you tell us to do. We push back if necessary. We provide a consultative. Well, as you can see in these videos, we share our knowledge, and we'd love to do that in a positive, friendly environment. If you're missing that, let's have a conversation. We can really help you. Here I have created a example visual merchandiser category, and I've already populated with a little bit of information. We can pop down here into the products and category area, and we can enable one aspect of the visual merchandiser, which is match products by rule. So visual merchandiser ultimately does three things. First, we can match products, find products based off of a condition. We can sort them automatically, and we can also rearrange products in whatever order we want. That's the easiest one. We can just talk about this real quick. Just drag, drop, these around. Magento open source, you are left with like a text box. It's kind of like this, but in list view. And ultimately, you can also view it like this. And basically imagine trying to reset this position, and like you do 5, 10, 15, 20, and then you save the product, and then the category page, and you come back and you have to rearrange it more. It's honestly a real pain. But this visual merchandiser has a nice little help there. Now, that said, we can also select to match products by rule. We have then automatic sorting that is available as a result here. So this is another one of those features. We can sort by name A to Z, or price, low to high, high to low, whatever we want to do in this case, which would probably work just fine. My recommendation for a brand page probably in most cases would be newest products first. You also might move low stock to the top, or you might just frankly search, sort by name or price. One of those would work fine. We come over here and we have an attribute that we can select. So choose whatever attribute you want. Joseph, how do we add another attribute to this? You talk about brand page or manufacturer page. Oh, well, actually manufacturer's here. Well, guess what? I already added it. Come over here into stores, configuration, catalog, visual merchandiser. We have this option here for visible attributes for category rules. Just drop right down here, Command or Control click this item, save config, and voila, you are done. You got this in the list. Now, you have a couple other options here in this list. I don't think we need to spend time on these, but ultimately that makes it appear here. And we can then create a brand page where the manufacturer is, it's not auto-populated, so you have to go find the right value yourself, is Bosch. So right here, price is less than 100 or manufacturer is equal to Bosch. Ultimately, we would just probably do an and in this type of a scenario. Then when you when you do this, actually, I don't remember, we had one originally in here. Was that Milwaukee? We should be able to save this if that is correct. If my spelling here is correct, we should save this and see a product pop in down here. Nope, yeah, I think I misspelled that. So I'm just going to pull this out, and let's drop this down to 10. Basically, then the way we would work is we would create a specific category for each one of these brands. So one for Bosch, one for Milwaukee, one for DeWalt, whatever other ones you want to create. You can add rich content in here. So add a description, add a category image. Description also should have your value proposition on there. And then you can use this rule, right here. You can use these rules to find the products that match that criteria. This is incredibly helpful and will allow you to be much more resourceful as you build out these experiences and be able to save you significant amounts of time in the future. So I hope you find that helpful, and make sure to use this visual merchandiser in every way that you possibly can.